Remember when you were just a white-collar worker and today was just another day at the office? Except today, you're actually excited to go to work. Heck, this has made you excited for work a long time now. And what is it? It's called the 24-hour hiatus. And it's a way for employees to take a day off work, all the while improving productivity, creativity, and innovation.
Why should you care? Why bother with this fancy thing? Well, unless you're Google, the answer lies in the low productivity that's happening right at your office every day. Now, Singapore is ranked 7th in the world and 2nd in Asia for having the most motivated people, according to BBC News Now. This probably shapes her reputation as a business hub with an efficient workforce envied by many countries. But listen to this. Singapore ranked 76% of job satisfaction in a survey by Accenture Research. That's the second lowest worldwide. 8 out of every 10 employees you employ aren't happy with the jobs they have. Now, job dissatisfaction means less drive, less creativity, less volunteering, less sharing, less everything, including overall productivity. And remember the motivation ranking? It's terribly misleading. Why does high motivation equate to low satisfaction? And how does this 24-hour hiatus help to fix that?
Now, doesn't that all seem too familiar? This highlights the basic motivation behind our Singaporean workforce. It's all about the paper chase. The contradicting trends of Singaporeans being highly motivated in work but having low satisfaction and productivity is often misunderstood, even by many reputable companies. Many Singaporeans are motivated, yes, but by what? Bonuses, pay rise, promotions, and incentives, and these are extrinsic motivators. But from research results of first world countries, they do not have an increasing productivity and satisfaction for Singaporean employees. Working hours remain the longest among first world countries, but productivity is way behind Norway and Finland, where their working hours are far lower. Furthermore, the London School of Economics, which is also the alma mater of 11 Nobel laureates in economics, looked at 51 studies of pay-for-performance plans inside of companies and found that financial incentives can result in a negative impact on overall performance. And that's not looking too good for your company too, is it? Rewards by their very nature narrow our focus and they only work in simple cases. But do you want your company to be simple or stand out? The solution then is to give your employees intrinsic motivation to perform. Turn those overrated working hours into something that can benefit you. Introducing the 24-hour hiatus. Give each department in your company 24 hours every month to do something entirely different from their daily work. This means that they can work on ideas and activities for any part of the company that they want to improve on. When workers are able to contribute what they want to the best of their abilities, it will only serve to raise the performance of your company, thus increasing the company's productivity.
So, how does this work? Apart from a day of regular work, the 24-hour hiatus also has 2 things for employees to choose from. Number 1, a free-for-all idea generation. All leadership structures will be removed during the 24-hour hiatus. This gives employees the chance to work on ideas without the mindset of being too inferior to give suggestions to people of authority. And number 2, workshops. By setting aside some budget and resources for workshops per month, employees are given new opportunities to pick up a new skill. Through these workshops, your people will cross departments and gain insights. Not convinced? Google's engineers spend 20% of their time working on anything they want. They have autonomy over their time, their tasks, their team, and their technique. And did you know that about half of the new products in a typical year are birthed during that 20% time? Things like Gmail, Google Maps, and Google News. Still not convinced? Well, in Volkswagen, test engineer Alphonse Louwenberg proposed to develop a proper sports model, a modern front-wheel car with high performance that would penetrate new markets and expand market share. Nobody was in favor of his idea, and it seemed too ambitious and would incur high development costs. However, Louwenberg and his team continued working during their free time and eventually created the phenomenally successful Golf GTI, the standard for all other sports cars to come.
Of course, we are not oblivious to the flaws in our solution. Some people may point out at the end of this video that Singaporeans may perceive the 24-hour hiatus as an off day. To counter this flaw, employees must choose between the following. Number 1, they can choose to take the day off to work on a proposal to improve the company with their managers where there will be no authority barriers. Or number 2, attend a workshop to gain skills that they feel will benefit them at work. All employees must report to a meeting at the end of their 24-hour hiatus to share their ideas and reflections. This will also allow them to bounce their ideas off each other. All in all, even if the flaws do surface during its implementation process, this could serve as a springboard for Singapore's productivity growth. Our basis goes back to the same thing, intrinsic motivation. If your employees are motivated intrinsically, they come to work wanting to work. And what does this produce? Creativity, results. Increased productivity means better prospects for the company. Research has shown that when workers are happy with what they are doing and where they work, satisfaction goes up, production goes up, company revenue goes up. Intrinsic motivation will thus lead to a win-win solution where your employees are left motivated and the company gets to reap the benefits.